It's leaving a trail of harmful effects on the people exposed to it. Many have reported strange symptoms, like burning sensations in their throats, skin irritation, and even a metallic taste.
Taste of the air is, the only word I can think of is toxic.
These symptoms suggest the fog might be carrying chemical agents, though what those agents are remains unknown. But the unsettling evidence doesn't stop there. Videos and first-hand accounts reveal the fog often leaves behind an unusual residue. This residue has been described as chalky, sticky, and nearly impossible to clean, clinging stubbornly to cars, windows, and even pools of water. Scientists and environmental experts are at a loss, as these characteristics don't match anything we know about natural fog or mist. To fully grasp the implications of this strange fog, it's worth considering it alongside other recent, unexplained events.
Mysterious fog has started to show up all across the country and people are very worried. Ever since the Dior bag stopped showing up in the sky, people have started to see fog at their house all across the country. Literally from all corners of America, people are walking outside their house seeing fog like this, but saying that it has oddly big particles in it. Florida, Pennsylvania, Minnesota, California, and Texas, and basically all over the country, people are reporting the same thick particle fog. Some people are saying that it's making them feel sick, smells like chemicals, and is not normal, and what are the odds that it's the exact same looking stuff everywhere? This is a video somebody took yesterday morning in Florida at 6:30, and this is not snow. They don't know what this is. This person said this fog is everywhere, and it's not just fog, it's like someone spraying something weird. My throat's been killing me since it rolled in. Anyone else notice this chemical smell? It's not natural, feels like we're in a sci-fi movie where the air is not safe anymore. No one has been able to say exactly what this fog is or why people are able to see it all across the country, but I want you guys to let me know, have you seen this fog yet?
He authorized Sidney Gottlieb to spray germs into the fog in San Francisco Harbor. The point was to try to infect 800,000 people in San Francisco with this germ just to see how many would get sick.
Yes, this is true, and to a lot of you, this should seem very familiar. In 1950, crew members of a U.S. Navy ship spent 6 days spraying a type of germ about 2 miles off of the California coast. Its aim was to determine the susceptibility of a big city like San Francisco to a potential bioweapon terrorist attack. In the following days, the military took samples and found that not only did it infect San Francisco, but also many of the surrounding areas. And when this happened, not a single person was made aware. Now, if you still aren't connecting the dots as to what I'm trying to say here, here is a patent that was made in 1920 for the production of intense artificial clouds, fogs, or mists. You can look all of this up yourself. I will put the patent number right here. I don't know about you, but this stuff is getting scarier and scarier, and I make sure to have something for myself and my family to be detoxing and supporting our bodies from whatever junk they are trying to spray us with.
What if I told you the thick fog that settles over the UK after Christmas isn't just weather, but something far more sinister? Every year, the post-Christmas fog lingers across towns and cities, and while most think it's normal winter weather, some believe it's a deliberate event. The theory suggests the fog acts as a delivery system, laced with chemicals, designed to weaken immune systems. Why? To drive up demand for medications, vaccines, and healthcare services. The timing is perfect. After the holidays, when people are already vulnerable from gatherings and overindulgence, the sudden spike in winter bugs could be more than just coincidence. Others theorize the fog could be part of a mass experiment, testing biological agents, or even manipulating the population psychologically. The question isn't just whether the fog is natural, but what's hiding within it. Next time the fog rolls in after Christmas, ask yourself, is it just weather or something more?
Something strange is going on here, folks, with this weird fog that everyone's seeing in different parts of the United States, over in the UK, where it's just been lingering for 4 days. Is this potentially that smart dust technology, nano-sized particles of RFID chips that they did research into since the 90s? And are they rolling it out right now? Check out my next video and I'll go into more details on the smart dust technology.
What is the mystery fog that is sweeping across the country? People are saying this is a burning chemical-like smell. Some have compared it to sulfur or burning plastic. Others say this fog has triggered health symptoms that are similar to a respiratory illness. This ill feeling that people are getting is starting in as little as 10 minutes after exposure. This mystery fog has shown up in Texas, Wisconsin, Iowa, Maryland, Virginia, West Virginia, Nebraska, Kansas, Oklahoma, North Dakota, Florida, and Minnesota. Similar sightings are being reported in Canada and the UK. Even stranger, people with pools are reporting chunks of stuff floating in it after the fog passes. While everyone remains suspicious, experts are saying there's nothing to worry about. When fog forms, sulfur oxides, nitrogen oxides, and other polluting gases are taken up or scavenged by fog water droplets. That's what Rudolf Hussar, a Washington University atmospheric scientist, has to say about the issue. Could any of this be linked to the mystery debris that were circulating nearly 2 years ago? A similar particle-like substance was flying across West Virginia. This is my report from 2023 covering that event. What is the white dust that's raining down on West Virginia? No one's quite sure. It came down like a light flurry on the night of February 23rd. There was so much dust, it started accumulating on people's cars in the eastern panhandle of the state. People are describing this dust as having an ash-like feel. The West Virginia Department of Environmental Protection put out a notice that is telling people to call 911 if they are experiencing issues, and to, quote, shut doors and windows and avoid outdoors at this time as a common sense approach until it can be identified. The Hampshire County 911 Center posted on Facebook that, quote, we are aware of recent reports of an unknown dust-like substance accumulating on cars and surfaces outside. This is reportedly occurring across the tri-state region. So far, neither county, state, or federal officials have said what the origin of the dust could be. Some meteorologists have said it might be a Midwestern dust storm.
I think that this fog is symbolic of the veil thinning and making itself known so that we can, as a collective, decide, make a choice of what we're going to do next. Are we going to continue to live and exist in obscurity and let our lives be defined by deception, where we know that beyond the veil there is more, but yet we have willfully forgotten? I want to know what you guys think about this fog, because I don't think that it's accidental. The fog appearing in alignment with the drones, with the Dior bags. I truly just think that everything is connected, and that if something is seemingly random, then we just haven't yet found the connection that lies between that and the next thing. That people who are dismissive of the connections and the deeper meanings behind things and synchronicities, that they're just not ready to see or understand. But if you know, you know. If you get it, you get it. Really, I think that the fog is just the simulation playing peekaboo with us and seeing who will notice. And that even seemingly mundane things can have surprisingly deeper meanings if we search for them or if we create them ourselves. To me, meaning is not always inherent. Meaning sometimes can be created. We can create metaphor or symbols, or understand that everything in reality is symbolic of something else. We need to start embracing the fact that we truly are co-creators in our reality, that we're not just inside of the reality, that at all times we are both experiencing it and creating it at the same time on like a mass collective scale. I think that shit's kind of fucking dope.
This falls in line. Fucking conspiracy theorist, but I am. And so this falls in line. What the fuck is this shit? is this? This is not fog.
Dude, what's up with all this fog right here, man? It smells like chlorine out here and like something burning. Like it. Seriously, I keep seeing all these videos about this fog stuff. So tonight I'm gonna come out here with my flashlight. But really though, man, what do y'all think? Where is it coming from? Look, we left our house earlier. There was literally no fog at all. And you really can't, it's not doing it justice. This video is not. I mean, you can see it better now. Look at that, man. It's everywhere. It looks like it's just thick, don't it? And it feels, but it smells. I just don't quite understand where it's coming from. Hold on 1 second. Let's see what happens. Some kind of something flying over here a minute ago. I don't know what it was. But yeah, and it's weird because it's not foggy where I'm standing, but it's foggy. It's like a circle around me. Something very strange.
Have you noticed the strange fog sweeping across the world recently? It's not your average mist. Reports from Finland to the US describe dense, eerie fog accompanied by unexplained lights and, in some cases, strange disappearances. In Finland, witnesses reported glowing lights flickering within the fog, with some claiming a pulling sensation when entering the mist. In the US, this same phenomenon coincides with the uptick in UAP sightings, especially over New Jersey. Theories. Some say this fog is a cover, literally, hiding secret government experiments or UAP activity. What if this isn't just weather? Could it be advanced tech testing? Or even UAPs using the fog as camouflage? The timing is too strange to ignore. So, what's your theory? Natural phenomenon or something more sinister?